Good morning, it's Tony Hayes again from Paranormal Investigation UK. Today's date is the 17th of December and we're reviewing a further piece of footage from the Cheshire investigation. This is dated from just a couple of days ago, from the 14th of December 1835, and if I remember the report correctly, this is again regarding to unusual rap sounds which no one's been able to find an explanation for. So we'll get straight into this, and we've got quite a number of these now. This room that was predominantly quiet for about 2.5 months is suddenly become we're experiencing quite a considerable amount of spontaneous activity, just sprung again from nowhere after a quiet period. So let's see where this takes us. I'm just using amplification, about 20 decibels additional. You can see by the spike there is where the actual sound is. So let's see what we can do. So it appears to be 2. It is quite loud at the moment. I'm going to be turning it down to the strangely bassy sound there. Could be a vehicle passing that. Undoubtedly that's what's triggered the alarm state. One thing we're going to be looking at shortly is trying to find answers to these unexplained raps in particular. 2 cameras have now been fitted into the there isn't an attic as such, it's just an open plan with the false ceiling, and cameras have now been installed above the actual ceiling, just to rule out. The renter been in there to do a inspection, can't find any evidence of any sort of vermin, that type of thing, or bears or squirrels, that type of thing. So two cameras have now been installed. They went in on the 14th of December, so we should now begin to tell if there's anything up there. There's certainly nothing found within the room, but it's just really to just attempt to rule out any sort of natural reasons, such as animal or mammal vermin infestation in the ceiling area. We'll call it the attic space. Also outside the building as well, there's a couple of cameras that are installed to just check the outside of the building. It's the ones that, particularly on the back where that window is there, there's like a grassed area. It has been known that people have been walking dogs, that type of thing. So just want to make sure that if we're picking up some sort of sound, we've ruled out all other possibilities. So I would imagine within a few short weeks now them cameras have been installed, we should be able to come up with more of a closer conclusion, as if we at the moment we're suggesting that these raps simply are sort of just too unusual to say that there is a rational reason for these, because the frequency is so different. And those of you that are watching and keeping an eye on these particular YouTube videos and following the case will know that the frequency responses of these raps are incredibly unusual. So right, so there's nothing visual I could see, so we'll get rid of that. So let's go back to the beginning. I'm going to turn the volume back down to 0. So we're going to hear it in its normal volume. I'm going to bring in the analyzer so we can see what frequency is going on. And I'm just going to loop that. There appears to be 2 rap sounds. Let's go into average frequency. Well, that's the frequency. I'm just going to freeze that. I'm just going to take a screenshot of that. Number 199, this movie is never believed when I first started this case that we'll be processing so much data. I don't know what that is. It could be something on there. It sounds thinnish sounding. These are reflections, so a lot of sound bouncing about. The main frequency, fundamental frequency, is around about 12 to 1500 hertz. And you've got this bouncing frequency. I think that is a rational reason, because if we're dealing with one of those that were suspect, you wouldn't have this high frequency. So I'm pretty confident there will be some form of rational reasons, because the idea behind this rap investigation and testing the experiments we're doing is just to see if we're able to come up with like a signature rap that's very typical of this type of phenomena. This does not fit this category, so I think we've got a big confidence enough to say that it's different. It sounds different, and the frequency is certainly different. So I think we were able to strongly suggest that is rational, some sort of rational explanation. Just because we can't find a reason for it doesn't mean to say that it's otherwise. So okay, I shall see you on the next video.